When did you start your relationship with God?
Well, I grew up in a relationship with God because of the way my family was. I was always in church, so.
So that goes to my second question. How did you learn about God?
My mom and my dad, they taught me and my brother about God, and we were very involved in the church, so it just was a natural progression from like a family thing to a personal thing.
So what happened? Some rough spots, and how did God come through?
Rough spots have probably been when I just didn't know where I was supposed to be in life. And like last year, I didn't know what I was going to be doing this year, but God made it super obvious by providing me with like the perfect job that I always wanted, but I didn't even have to seek it out. Like they offered it to me, and then a place to live, which was awesome. I didn't even have to search for this either. Like it was offered to me, and it just made it super clear that like this is where I'm supposed to be for right now. So.
What has been one of the best things God has said to you?
He has told me that he's proud of me, which is sometimes really hard to believe because as humans we're so flawed. That when God whispered to me like, Amy, I'm proud of you, I was like, how? But he is, and that was pretty awesome.
How do you want God to use you?
I guess that's up to him. I just want to be used by him, so whatever he has in store for me, you know, they say that we were all made for a reason, and that's the reason. That's what I want to be used for, whatever that reason is.
When do you have your quiet times?
Usually during my lunchtime. I usually go to the sanctuary because I work at the church, so I have like an hour and I can go into the sanctuary and pray or read my Bible while I eat, or at night before I go to bed.
How are you affected if you don't take time to talk to God?
I get really emotional. I start to be really driven by my emotions when I haven't had my quiet time, especially the Bible just like keeps me grounded. So when I am not in the Word a lot, then just situations can become confusing and I just kind of don't know what to do, and it just makes everything a lot harder.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing about God?
My favorite characteristic of God is His faithfulness. Because, I don't know, He's never going to leave me, and I feel like that's, and I don't know, that's just like His mercies are new every morning, and He is never going to give up on me, and so that just helps me always.
Have you known to do the right thing, but do the wrong thing anyway? And if so, what happened?
I have. The most recent is I lied to my parents about something really stupid over Thanksgiving break, so that was like 2 weeks ago. And I mean, it was a really stupid lie, but I got caught in this lie, and I was like, it hurt my family because I lied to them, and it hurt me because I was like, it just caused, like problems that didn't need to be there because I made a stupid decision, even though it wasn't the right thing to do.
And the last question, how have you gotten closer to God throughout the years?
The Bible, I would say, is by far the greatest influence of learning more about God, I guess you could say. He just shows me new things all the time, and it's just this like really intimate connection that I can't really explain. Like I try to explain it to people. I try to show people like passages that mean a lot to me and like have them understand like what God means. But I just think it's a personal thing between me and God. Like His word just means a lot. And then like worship, stuff like that. But mostly the Bible.
That's good. Well, that concludes our interview.